Assalamu alaikum students of class 8. How are you? Students, welcome to the second revision lecture of SST. Today we are going to revise the chapter number 13, that is about the United Nations. This chapter starts with the end of World War One, when USA suggested that they needed to stop wars and the conflict between countries. For that, they gave a suggestion to make League of Nations an organization which will look up to the affairs of the countries and stop slavery and drug trading, stop shipping of the slaves to different countries of the world, and promote trade. And the Code of International Justice will be made to solve and sort out issues between countries. 63 nations joined this League of Nations, but USA and Russia, which were the superpowers at that time, they never joined it. Then the downfall of this organization started when they had no forces basically to implement the decisions taken up by the League of Nations, and the superpowers were not supporting it. They were not a part of this organization. So this organization um, slowly and steadily collapsed with the breakup of World War II in 1939, and then it was abolished, it was dissolved, and a United Nations was created. One department of the League of Nations was taken up by the United Nations, and that was the International Court of Justice. 192 countries joined United Nations at that time when it was started in 1946, but now 193 countries are the member of this organization. It has a structure of five departments, basic departments: the General Assembly. This is the main body in which all the decisions and discussions are done about the issues of different countries. Then the Security Council. The Security Council is the body in which there are five permanent members and 15 non-permanent members. These non-permanent members are elected for a period of 2 years by the General Assembly. Then comes the Secretariat. Secretariat is the department of the organization in which one person is the Secretary General of this department, and this is basically the implementing body of the United Nations, in which all the decisions taken up by the General Assembly are implemented by the Secretariat. At present, Mr. Antonio is the Secretary General, the ninth Secretary General of this department. He is from Portuguese, and then we will look at the structure and the different departments of United Nations on page number 103, like the International Court of Justice, the Food and Agriculture Organization, FAO, Education and Scientific Cultural Organization, UNESCO, and the other departments like the World Bank. And the decisions taken up by the United Nations and the Secretariat are implemented by these departments in overall the world. Okay, students, now come up to the International Court of Justice at page number 105. This is a department which has 15 judges elected and selected by the General Assembly. And these are the judges are from different countries, the different member countries of United Nations. And the main function of this department is to hear and settle disputes between countries. Gee, students, you have completed this chapter till the International Court of Justice, and it was included in your first monthly test. Now, the management has decided, after completing the second chapter, the Earth, the management has decided to complete the three topics left of this chapter and to do the comprehension part also. And this will be included in your third monthly test, inshallah. So let us look at the League of Arab Nations and OIC and RCDECU, that the three topics that were not completed by us in the first monthly test. The small organizations like the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. It is basically an organization that comprises of all of the Muslim countries. OIC was created in 1967 in Rabat, Morocco, with 44 member countries. The basic aim of this organization was the protection of the holy places of Muslims and to develop and support peace and security among the member countries. Today, it has 57 Islamic nations as member of this organization, and the basic aim of this organization now today is the promotion of trade between the Islamic countries and developing an Islamic common market. Then come to the League of Arab States. This is an organization which is created basically for the promotion and development of and preserving the ancient Arabic manuscripts and the cultural and educational promotion among the member countries. All of the member countries of this organization are Arabic speaking. The headquarters is in Egypt, Cairo, and it was founded in 1945. It has 22 member states at the moment. Then the last organization that we learned about at page number 108 is the RCD. Uh, Basically, RCD was created in 1964. The three member states were Iran, Turkey, and Pakistan. It was created with the basic aim of promotion of the trade between these three member countries. Then, at that time, President Ayub Khan in Pakistan was in power basically, and he supported the organization. Then the member countries lost their interest slowly and steadily, and the organization was dissolved in 1979. And then it was reformed in 1985 with the name of Economic Cooperation Organization, and seven more countries joined this organization. Today, this organization has 10 countries, 10 member countries, including Iran, Pakistan, and Turkey, and all the seven members that joined later on. And it is basically for developed for the promotion of trade, for cultural and development, for sports, education, tourism, literature between the member countries. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you very much.